Hey guys, so
first day of HeyReaderAthon.
So I'm
Mostly
gonna
Ghostly Little Camp of Horrors by R.L. Stein. And this fits the prompt of orange on the cover. Me and Hubby Man.
Hi.
Hi. We ran some errands, went shopping, got some stuff, but I found this really cool teacher stuff. So if you're new to my channel, then you don't know, but I'm going to school to be a teacher. I only have like a year left and I'm so excited. Anyways, next year in 2021, I was thinking of starting this thing on my channel called like Teacher's Corner, where I just show you all the stuff that I have or get for teaching, because I'm slowly getting stuff. Every time we go shopping, I find something like a picture book or bulletin board stuff, and I have like a pretty nice collection going. So I guess Bella's coming outside with us. Alright. Hey Bean. Oh, look, he's dancing for you guys. Look what I got. I'm going to vote. The real note that you're watching this video right now, I have been reading The Night Circus. I'm like 3 hours into the audiobook, and I'm really not liking it. But I will show you the homework I've been doing while I've been listening. And then, since I have one thing to finish still, I'll finish my homework, and depending on how I feel about the audiobook at that point, the first book of the HeyReaderAthon might be a DNF for me. So I have to make a lesson plan for my kinder class. And so this is Martin Luther King Jr., his lifetime, and today, and then what's the same right here. So it's a Venn diagram. Alright guys, so I've been working on this and listening to the audiobook of The Night Circus. So it's high five, 5-story elements. So it's for a kindergarten class. I feel like it looks okay. I'm really not happy with my artistic abilities, but my kinder class might like it. You guys, The Night Circus, nothing has happened. I have to be like 200 pages in already. Nothing is happening. Alright, so we're gonna attempt to read some more. So I found what page I'm on. I'm on page 124, which I feel like if I read 100 pages of a book and I'm not enjoying it, I might as well just DNF it. The only reason I'm not is because of the HeyReaderAthon. Like, for me, if I end up not liking this and I do end up DNFing it, which I feel like I'm going to, I feel like it counts because I got it off my shelf and I read it for the intended purpose. Yes, I DNF it, but I got it off my shelf. It's no longer there, and yeah, that's all. So this was my paperback book and my out of comfort zone read, and it's a 3-word title for the HeyReaderAthon. I don't think I'm gonna like it. I'm very much so bored. Like, I just don't care about any of the information they're giving me. It's like an info spill. Okay, so I think I'm actually gonna keep listening, but I'm gonna follow it for a little while. Chapters. I see that it has potential for the right reader, but I don't think I'm that reader. I'm just so bored with this. If I keep reading, I'm gonna put myself in a reading slump, and I really don't want that. Alright, Hubby Man's gonna help me with this problem that we're having.
I gotta take this knife into work and show it off. It's a nice knife. Okay, what's the problem?
Alright, so I'm participating in a readathon right now.
Yep.
And there are 5 prompts
Okay.
for this week-long readathon. The first book that I've been reading all day today is DNF for me. So, do I count it towards the readathon?
How much
Or
did you read?
150 pages.
Out of?
That's a great question. Let's...
If you read half of it, I would say yes.
I don't think I read half of it. I read... Hold on. 150 out of 500.
Okay, so you read a third of it, basically.
Yeah.
No, don't count it.
Don't count it?
Don't.
Alright, guys. Hubby Man wouldn't let me count that one because I didn't read enough of it, which I guess is true, but I listened to almost 4 hours of that audiobook. So, I have to find a different book that fits the prompt of a 3-word title. Some of you are going to say I'm cheating, but you know what? It's really a 3-word title. One of my goals is to read every book that this author has ever written. It's a middle grade book, though. She's pretty short. And I already found the audiobook version. It's less than an hour on audio if I listen to it, but, you know, I'll probably just read it with my eyes. Fantastic Mr. Fox by Roald Dahl. One of my goals, like, one of my lifetime goals, is to read every book he's written. Alright, guys, so since The Night Circus didn't count, and I DNF'd it, we are going to read Fantastic Mr. Fox by Roald Dahl. One of my goals is to read every single book that he wrote. At least all the middle grade, but I heard that he wrote adult books too. I would be interested in trying those out too. But I know absolutely nothing about this book other than it's about a fox, I'm assuming. So, here we go. This shouldn't take very long because it's like really small. Perfect for a readathon. to Olivia. %10 of the funds for Roald Dahl's books go to support pediatric specialists in the UK, caring for children with epilepsy, blood disorders, and brain injury. Wow. That is cool. Hey guys, so I finished my first book. I finished Fantastic Mr. Fox by Roald Dahl, and I loved it. I was gonna say that I've loved everything I've read by him, but that's not true. There were a couple that I didn't personally love, but I see potential in them. This one, however, dare I say it, this one's my favorite that I've read so far. Yeah. This one's my favorite. It was a very quick read. It was short, but it was so cute, and I just loved it. At the very beginning, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was almost in tears because it was so sad, but it's really cute. I just loved it. So you follow Mr. Fox, who is just trying to do the dad thing and take care of his family, and he kind of goes on the farms and takes the chickens and the geese and the ducks and the apple cider. And it's just a real fun time because the farmers get really mad and they kind of just want to kill Mr. Fox. And that part wasn't fun. That part was sad. But it was a really cute book. I enjoyed it. Alright guys, so we have a bit of a problem. So, I picked Strange Truth by Maggie Thrash as the first in a series that I was going to read. It was hubby pick and 2021 must read because one of my goals next year is going to be reading more series and not being afraid of them. However, my friend gave me this book, and when I went to read it, the first page is ripped. So I'm missing the first, paragraph. So I'm just gonna not read this one. I'm just gonna unhaul it. And also unhaul Strange Lies, which is the sequel. This is the complete series, but I'm getting rid of it. So, since the prompt for the HeyReaderAthon is to read more series, that takes care of this card, and hubby pick. So I'm going to pick the first book in every series that I have, which is only a few books, honestly, that I haven't read yet. And hubby man is right there. He doesn't know it yet, but he's going to pick which one I read. Okay, so I don't really read series very much. I think these are the only beginnings of series that I have that I haven't read. So I have 7 choices. I'll go through them. So there's The Shining. I believe that's the first in a series. because I think the sequel is Doctor Sleep. Then Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Volume 1. I Like Him, He Likes Her. The Knife of Never Letting Go. Persepolis, I think that's how you say it. The Walking Dead, Volume 1. This is like the first 48 issues. And Girls with Sharp Sticks. This one has been on my TBR a few times, and I obviously haven't finished it yet because it's still on my TBR shelf. So, Hubby Pig was ripped. So I couldn't read the first page. So now you have to pick one of those.
Okay.
Bless you.
Thank you. I'm allergic to reading.
That's why you don't read.
I'm gonna go with this one.
The Walking Dead?
Yes.
Thank you.
Holy crap, that's a big book.
I know.
At least it's all like a cartoon.
Like a graphic novel?
Yes, that.
There's 48 issues of that graphic novel in there, though.
Nice. Do you have to read all 48 of them?
Do I? I mean, because technically I could just read the fourth one, because that's the one I'm on.
Or should I make this less complicated and give you this one?
It's up to you.
I'm gonna make it less complicated and give you this one.
The Knife of Never Letting Go.
Yes. Because my name's on it, Patrick.
Awesome, thanks.
Yep.
Alright guys, I've been trying to read this, which it's sad that it's taking me this long to actually read this. In my defense though, I've been really distracted watching BookTube and not being productive at all. But I have 100 pages left, and it's not even like the text is very small. Like, that's, you know, decent text. I only have 100 pages. I should be able to finish this tonight, but we will see. Because for some reason, I can't read. So, I read one more chapter. It's a good book so far. I'm not, like, completely hooked yet. You know, it's fine. But, I just have a question for you. If you were invited to go to a camp called Camp Snake Lake, would you go? I don't think I would, because snakes are one of the grossest, scariest things in the world. I don't even like looking at them at the pet store. No, there's like, ugh. just happened in this book. I can't tell you because spoilers. Probably you guys. Okay, so I finally finished Mostly Ghostly, Little Camp of Horrors. I'm conflicted about this one. I was more scared reading this than I was the Goosebumps book that I read, Night of the Living Dummy. This terrified me because it used one of my worst fears against me. Not like my worst fear, but one of them. And then there was like the whole friendship aspect. It was so adorable and everything. And you know, like the sibling rivalry, which I completely understand and I love. But it took a long time to build up the story and to get to like the scary parts and the action, and I get it because I'm not the intended audience. So I enjoyed it. But since I'm not the intended audience, I think I'm going to be unhauling this one in my next unhaul. But overall, not bad. I'd probably give it like 4 stars. So it's enjoyable. It's cute. I'm just not the right audience anymore. Hey guys, so last night you saw me finish 2 books and DNF 1 book, and then the book I was gonna pick for series for the HeyReaderAthon had like most of a page taken out, so I really didn't want to read it because I didn't know how it started. That might not bother everyone, but it bothers me, so I'm just gonna unhaul those books and of that series. So then my husband picked The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness as my series that I have to read this time. And it's not what I was expecting at all. I did read quite a bit of it. I'm on page 130, the bridge, chapter 13. If I finish this book, I don't think I'm going to continue with the series. It's not what I like. It's just weird, and it's not something that I enjoy. It's just, I was really sad at first because it follows a 12-year-old boy who basically has to leave his family because I guess in this world at 13 you're an adult, and like you can hear everyone's thoughts and the noise gets crazy, and it's just, I just don't like it. Haven't decided, but instead of Dragon Tears I might read The Infinite Sea by Rick Yancey, which is the second book in the Fifth Wave series. I don't know what the name of the series is, but it's the Fifth Wave, The Infinite Sea, and The Last Star. I have read the entire series one other time, and I love The Fifth Wave. It's one of my most favorite books. I don't think that I actually liked The Infinite Sea, but I don't remember, and I... Hello. Jelly bean. Alright guys, so I have to leave for work like very, very soon. But I finished, yay! The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness. So this counts for the first in a series and for Hubby Pick. But for HeyReaderAthon, I'm actually going to go change the first in the series to red, and I'm going to put The Knife of Never Letting Go because it was supposed to be Strange True. I'm not going to finish this series. The last, like, few chapters, like, this last chunk right here was amazing. I flew through that so quick. But this book wasn't what I was expecting. So I knew it was about a world where you could hear people's thoughts, but I didn't expect, like, the male versus female aspect and the 12-year-olds. I think that what really gets me is that they were 12, and yeah, in this world, when you turn 13, you become, like, an adult, but it has potential, and I can see why people like it, but I'm not the right audience for this. The ending was amazing, like I said already, and that makes me want to pick up the next one, but I was so bored. I hated reading this. So I think I'm going to take the entire series off my shelf and unhaul it. So I actually have a ton of stuff to unhaul, but I feel like this month is really good for me because I'm learning even more that I'm not a series kind of person. I don't like sci-fi at all. But yeah, I get why people like this. I just don't love it, personally. Hey guys, so it is now Wednesday. Yeah, I talked to you guys yesterday before work, so it's been a while. I just got out of my Zoom class, but I do have homework. And, hold on, I think I just asked someone to be my partner for an assignment that's due tonight, so let's see. Okay, I'm gonna get this assignment going, and then I'll update you guys later. I got some chips last night from Chipotle, and some salsa, so I'm just gonna eat some chips and salsa, relax, watch a little bit of BookTube, and read later. All I have is that one book left. I did start listening to The Last Start on audiobook. I got a couple hours into it. I'm liking it, but I'm not loving it as much as The Fifth Wave or even The Infinite Sea. So hopefully, maybe it's just a slow start and it'll be really good. That's what I'm hoping. But yeah, I'm just gonna eat and figure out where the day takes me. Good morning. So it is Thursday, and I have officially started and finished the first short story of Sherlock Holmes. I have the illustrated edition that has 3 short stories in it. But you guys, it took everything out of me to finish the first one. So I went back to Chantel's fall recommendations video, and she said just read 1 or 2 of the short stories. I think I'm gonna just read the 1, and then, yeah, I can't do it. I don't like detective books. I knew that going in, but Sherlock Holmes is such a classic. I really wanted to enjoy it. I just didn't. But funny story is that I just had that book literally like 15 minutes ago, right before I started this booktube, and I don't know where I put it. I cannot find it anywhere. Usually I put them right here when I finish them, or, well, it's not finished though, so I don't know. But then there's also, I've been putting it kind of right here, and it's not there. I haven't even really been out in my living room though, so I don't, you guys. Yeah, it's definitely not out here. Ugh. I really don't know. Let's go to my side of the bed. You guys, I guess I missed my end table. But I read the first short story, like something red, the Red Gang, the Red-Headed League. I read that one. I'm not into detective stuff, so I'm just gonna read that one and call it quits. So I guess technically I'm done with the HeyReaderAthon. So either this can be the end of the video,